Hello, all my model car building buddies. This here is Model Cars with Glenn. And I'm Glenn, and I ain't got nothing to go with that this time, so just take my word for it that I'm Glenn. Now, I know that was lame, wasn't it? Anyway, let me see, where am I starting out? I'm going to start by showing you my brother's picture, because I like it. This is a pretty good one. Let me get it in all the way. Woo! Now that is something else right there. I like the, oh wait, let me turn on the flashlight. That always makes them. If I could just get it to, quit puppy. You know, it's hard to touch something when you got a puppy dragging your arm. And it's Maverick. Okay. This is Donnie's picture. Now that the puppies are leaving me alone. And wow, that is cool. I like that. I like the colors on it and stuff, and all the little planets and stuff. Yep, that's pretty darn cool right there. That is a nice looking. Oh, look up here at the all the way up there at the very top. It's kind of like, I'm not sure. It's a planet blowing up, I think. Could be. I don't know. But look at it and see what you want to see, because it's interpretive. All right. Next, I'd like to introduce the band in the studio today. Let me put this backdrop up here because you can't see them against Donnie's. Okay. Naturally, we got Godzilla on lead guitar, and we got Ned and Ted Roth, Big Daddy Ed Roth, and over here on the keyboard, I'm sorry about that. On the keyboard, we have Jungle Jim Lieberman. And he's going to sit in with the band for a while. Jungle Pam is around here somewhere, but I'm not sure what she's doing. She might be making pancakes or something. I don't know. But she's here somewhere, and I'll locate her. Okay, she'd probably be the lead singer, at least backup singer in this tiny band. Keyboard. Shut up. Anyway, alrighty. Now for a random shop card shout out. That was a drum roll for Sodak Model Cars. I was thinking, see, the first time we do a shop card shout out for somebody, when we get their card, it gets them some commercial, for their channel, get some people aware of their channel, but you only do it once, and then people who haven't seen that particular show, they don't know about it. So I'm doing random shop card shout out, so all these guys that have sent me shop cards can have an extra shout out and maybe get some more people watching them. It's an idea. Anyway, this is South Dakota, really. Sodak Model Cars, and the guy's name is hang on. Adam. Guy's name is, sorry, Adam. I don't know how I could forget that name. It's like the first name ever, and I forgot. I'm sorry, buddy. Anyway, this is for Sodak Model Cars, and it's Adam. And y'all go check him out, man. He's got a good channel, builds some cool models, and he's a nice guy. So, yeah, go do that. And once again, Adam, thank you for the words on the back. All right, next is I have some new shop cards coming. And this is what they're going to look like. Yeah, I wouldn't use that for my shop card. I figured I'd change them each time I got them. So if you already got a shop card, let me see, where's it at? Hang on a minute. I'm so clumsy. All right. If you already got one of these and you want one of those too, don't worry about it. Just holler and say, hey, I'd like one of those shop cards. That's a pretty cool picture. And I'll send you one because they're free. Well, they're not free to me, but they're free to y'all. So there you go. All right, that's what my new shop card gonna look like. And they're scheduled to be here on the 24th. You know how that goes with the snail mail. All right, now next, y'all. Excuse me, I burped. Y'all remember this guy? And he comes as a wagon, or you can make this really cool. There it is, really cool El Camino type dealy. Okay, so I got two of them. I got one. Come here. Ta-da! I got one to make a wagon out of. There's a wagon. And I got another one. Woo. Man, they're being white. They don't show up real good. Sorry, Spotlight, I'm going to have to move you for a few. Oh, they show up better here. Anyway, this one has got the El Camino conversion. Working on it. It's pretty, it's still in the cutting up and gluing back together stage, but it's coming along. It's coming along. It's looking good. And this one, a little less work, is the station wagon, or the elk. Words are so hard. This is the Nomad. That's it, Nomad. Go mad, Nomad. And so look, see? Got the front suspension, rear suspension up under there. Both chassis, since I'm building them both at the same time, both chassis are just alike, and they're both already built. And I'm working on the motors right now and this conversion. Boy, that looks cool, don't it? Let me get this one out from behind it so you can check out that roof line. That looks cool. I like that. They're both going to be gassers like a race team. They're both going to be the same color with basically the same name and decal set on them. And yeah, there you go. Going to have two of these. Race team. I might do like my buddy Don over at Don's Garage. He's got a ramp truck, and he put one on the back of the ramp truck, and then he's got a trailer in behind the ramp truck with the other one on it. I might do something like that with him. Load one on the truck, one behind, where it looks like a race team, because it is. It's a race team, a team of racers. Wheels falling off. Cars, they're not on there yet. All right, what's next? What do I got going on Spotlight? Well, there's nothing really. I mean, that's where I got the Nomads. These cool Nomads. And okay. Oh, on the group build of Mad Gassers, I got my gasser here. Is that flashlight on? It wasn't. It is now. No wonder it wasn't showing up any better. This is looking better. I've done a little bit of refining on it, and I'm working on the motor right now. I decided on the big block Chevy with injector stacks, velocity stacks, fuel injection, whatever you want to call it. And they're going to be coming up through the hood, so I'm waiting on painting it because I got to cut that hole in the hood. Alrighty. Well, let me put this down here out the way. Now, I got some previous older builds to show off, and I'm going to do that now. This is, it's also heavy metal night because all these cards are heavy and the real ones are metal. These are plastic, so I guess it could just be heavy plastic. But this is 49 Merc, which I know all the Mercs were made into customs, but some of them got to be drag racers, like this guy. And, yeah, I like this. It's really cool. Let me see. Let me show you the motor. There's a puppy holding my arm down over here, laying across it. Oh, that come on there really good. All right, motor time. Let me see. What is that? I'm not sure what motor that is. I'm thinking it's like a Thunderbird. You know, it got that thing on the valve covers. It could be a Thunderbird, and then it got the small blower and fuel injection. Yeah, they ain't all monster motors. Some of them I try to be a little more realistic with. And let me see underneath of it. Yeah, no drive shaft. You'd expect one, wouldn't you? Got some traction bars and really, really cool front front radius rods and headers. Anyway, I get my paper I just knocked on the floor. Now, okay, that's this guy. He's pretty cool. He's gonna be all right. Next heavy metal is this big old Hudson. Big old Hudson Hornet, and he's a gasser, and he's got fuel injection. Got the velocity. I love velocity stacks. That's my two main motors. I like velocity stacks and blowers. Also like the dual quads on the tall tonal ram. Those are cool. Cross ram intake is cool too. My deal is I like to build model cars and I like to build model motors. I don't always build the motor up to par to match the car, but it depends, you know, if it's going to be seen or not. This one, you can't tell unless I take it out of the cabinet and show it to you, and you'd have to come here and do it. But got the Moroso big block in there with the velocity stacks, so that's cool. And headers. Oh, look, that's got a drive shaft. Didn't paint it, but it's a drive shaft. Yeah, it did. Oh, let me see. Can you see them? Oh, the interior is pretty gold and white. I like that. That's classic. That was a big deal back in the 50s, that gold and white interior. Yeah, that's sweet. I like that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, I got one more to show you, but I want to bring up a subject about. We were all talking about box art a while back, favorite box art, and it's not as big a deal as box art, but it is a deal, and that is instructional art, like the art that comes with the instructions that are artsy. You know what I mean? I had the instructions from where right here. This is pitiful, though. I had this set of cool-ass instructions from one of the... I got so little room. Anyway, this is the instructions from the Big Tub Kit, 8th scale. And I really like this because it's a beautiful exploded drawing. Shows every single part in its relationship to the other parts. But I have dogs. And apparently... this bottom drawer here where I keep all my paperwork and stuff looked delicious because something was in there delicious. I got up the other morning and all this stuff was drug out on the floor and walked all over and peed on because I got such good puppies. But getting back to what I was saying, how about showing us if you agree with me, if there is any instruction art, how about showing it on your channel? Show us your instructional art. Yeah, I know most Mobius kits have some beautiful instructions, and some of the older kits have some pretty nice instructions. A double dragster kit, absolutely gorgeous ones, and I don't have any of them out to show you right now because that's called preparation, and that's not in my vocabulary. So, all right. Anyway, I was going to show you this guy, and I'm going to still. This is Mercury Marauder. Look at that. He'd been out marauding too. Pretty cool. You know, I went ahead and I let Dino Don drive it for me while I'm looking for a regular driver. He stepped up. Let's see. Underneath we have some cool traction bars made out of square plastruct. shock mounts that ain't been painted or had shocks attached to them. No drive shaft, but it's got the headers hanging down there and axle and stuff. So that's cool. That'd be all right. Let me get the hood off of it and show you that the motor is plain, ordinary, and not detailed. But like I said, you can't see it. Why am I going to go to all that trouble putting on spark plug wires and everything if you can't see them? You know, it's like putting stuff in the trunk and you can't get the trunk open. You know? Well, y'all tell me if you have any instructions that you think are artistic. You know, let me know. Oh, one of the reasons I was showing this, what brought this up, is this instruction sheet. I'm building new cabinets for my models, and I'm putting backs on them this time. And what I wanted to do was have a bunch of copies of this made and decoupage them onto the back of the cabinet, where when you look past the models, this is what you see. This would make a very nice back of the cabinet. But not now, because I got varmints, an infestation of varmints. So, all right, anyway, that's my show. I want y'all to, if you would please, give me a comment. Appreciate reading your comments because y'all are awesome. And give me a like. It doesn't hurt nothing to give me a like. The button's right there. All you got to do is tap it one time. And subscribe, you got to tap that twice. You hit the subscribe and then you hit that little black bell so it gives you all the updates whenever one of these comes out. And you could share it with your friends if you're not greedy. You know, go ahead and let them have some. And yeah, that's about it. I want to say I love everybody, all my subscribers and all my fellow YouTubers. And I will catch y'all later. Bye.